it. That's it.
Okay.
What?
Got it. Okay, now we are on air. Okay. Vani, with a count of 5, once I say rolling, please kick off this meeting. All right. I'm giving a count. Please be ready. Take your positions. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop. I forgot to tell you something. When I'm doing the introduction, I feel the guest should not be already simply looking like that. All the time we are having it that way. It's not good. I think when I'm doing the introduction, only I should be there and say that, okay, we have our guest. Then they should show both. What do you think?
They will. Okay. Let me give the instruction to the editor. All right. Even if Raagiinii they will remove the frame.
I'm telling him every time he has to do the same thing. I've been going on asking them, they don't do it.
Avuna? Cheptana. Nen cheptanu.
It's all wrong. It's wrong. Introduction. Why is the guest sitting like that?
Hi, Uday or Raju. While Vani is introducing the show, please keep only Vani in the frame. Don't have Raagiinii's frame. Then later, when both of them are conversing together, you can have both of them.
No, when I say, let's welcome our guest today. At that time, completely show the guest.
Vani. Ee instructions editor nuve ichchesei.
Okay, I told him so. Last time also he didn't do it.
Okay. Chester. We will give the instruction.
Yeah. See, when I'm giving my intro,
Raju, please make sure that when Vani is introducing the show, only Vani is in the frame. And then once Vani welcomes Raagiinii,
then
just
completely
take a second gap and then bring both of them onto the same frame and on and off. Take off Raagiinii. You can bring in Vani on and off also. So,
yes.
Go creative with this episode.
Yes, they have to.
Yeah.
Especially put the camera on the person who is speaking.
Yes, absolutely. So
right?
The instructions are given and taken. Vani, no more delays. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rolling.
Hey everybody, ta-da! It's that day of the week once again when we join here together on Mana TV International to celebrate the women around me. Welcome to Mana TV International. This is Vani bringing to you once again another awesome episode of UVW. Well, UVW, the United States United, oh my God, voice of women. Sometimes the excitement just gets a little bit over you because I've got a super special guest with me. And yes, what I wanted to say was, yes, this super episode once again is going to be something that we are going to meet with another beautiful guest. And this person, I'm sure a lot of you would recognize the face, okay? But then again, there are so many things about this person that you do not know. And my plan was, it's about time that we bust her. We actually cannot wait to introduce you to our new guest today. That is Raagiinii from Mana TV International. So yeah, today I'm not just a host on Mana TV International and the guest from somewhere else, but today we have a guest that is the very rock of Mana TV International. I can't wait to tell you all the wonderful things about this woman and of course know so much more about her. I can tell you this, I've never been more excited to delve into a life of anybody else as much as I am eager to today. So if you guys are all ready, let's welcome this beautiful girl, Raagiinii. Welcome to United Voice of Women, girl.
Oh my God, it's my pleasure, Vani, and it's so good to see you. It's fantastic to be here in this show. And of course, my global viewers, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all of you, wherever you are. Thank you so much for this love and blessings for all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
So true. So beautifully put. You know what? I always call you Rasgulla.
Oh God. Okay.
Right? Well, we're supposed to say Rasgulla, right? But I can't say it as beautifully as a Bengali beauty like you could say it. So, for some reason, the very first time I met you in the studio, right from then, I always felt that was what you were to me, Rasgulla. Now, you know that this show that I have been doing is all about celebrating a woman. Right. And I always felt that people with crowns and titles get so much of exposure. All right. They're talked about. But people like you and me, most of us are all regular women, very special. But we are regular people with a regular job, and personal life and a professional life. That is all we actually are juggling between, right? And I always felt that these women have so much more that they could actually bring to the forefront that we can actually really relate to, because we are the same kind of woman, right? We don't have very different lives. Okay, so it's all in the same space, and that is where I think real inspiration comes from. Some Miss India, Miss World is telling me about what to do. I don't relate to her because that's not me, but you are me. You're a regular normal woman, okay, with a job and professional life and a personal life, and you're trying to juggle between both of them and trying to make the most of what you can do to bring out your best, right? And so now, if I start talking to you about bringing out your best, I thought first I wanted to ask you: do you know? Not do you know? Your parents must have named you Raagiinii, but do you know why they named you Raagiinii?
Okay. Actually, this is a mix, mix meaning that, my journey in media started almost 12 years back.
Mm-hmm.
So now my grandpa, my youngest, on my phone. All right, guys. Can you hear me properly? Okay, all right.
Huh.
I'm starting my answer again.
Yeah.
Vani, it's a super question. Actually, today I'm really scared that what type of question you're going to shoot at me, but this is a good question and I would love to answer that.
Go ahead.
My grandpa, my youngest grandpa, who was never married, and he always saw, because our family, and being from a Bengali family, my childhood was mostly oriented between dance, music, paintings, and of course studying. There was like no time to sitting down, because back then we didn't have any gaming, like the things, or phone, or I can say smartphones, because we
Correct,
were all
absolutely.
smart
Uh-huh.
back then, and we used to do like lot of activities out of schools, and of course in the evening we used to play. I still remember that all of my friends used to come down and we used to play together. So those things were there. So at the time I'm talking about, I was really young, but the teacher used to come to teach my elder sister. I used to sit on his lap. Okay, I used to sit on his lap. I was only 3.5 years old, and I used to sit on his lap, and I used to start playing something, or in that age, the way kids do, they just try to imitate others, or or do things. So exactly that was the time that my grandpa saw that, and then he felt that Rag and Raagiinii goes together.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is more like a nickname. And then when I started my journey with the media, first time in radio, that's like 12 years back in EBC. So that time, yeah, so that time the program director was Kulrajji, and then he also thought that, well, this would be a great idea, because actually this was actually his idea as well. Ki Raagiinii, why don't we use this one? Because that will be really, really, really good.
So what is your name really?
Yes, because it is mix and match with that. So mujhe laga ki fine, you know, let us just see that what we can do. But that's how the name started, and I am totally now clinged to it, I can say, and
it suits you perfectly.
Yeah, so there is no way that so the Raagiinii is actually more in me now rather than anybody else. That much I can
imagine. But what is your real name?
Well, my real name is actually my grandfather kept after I was born. It is Aparajita, which is the name after Devi Durga.
Of course.
Yeah, so no one can actually fight with me or defeat me. So yes, so actually the real name of women, yes, of course, Devi Durga. Yes.
But yeah, I'm so impressed that actually your grandfather named you exactly what you are going to be. And that's what you are right now, right? Like you are always on a mission. You are so ambitious. I know that, you know, we actually never had too much of time to sit down and chat with each other, but at the studios, we always just crossed each other paths, right? And I remember very, very, very well something that I've also told you about that. I used to say that, you know, poor you, why are you working so hard here? Because there's not really much that you're getting back out of it, but you are doing so much of work. And we people used to just come do our shows and go away, right? But you stayed in the studio, okay? You stayed in the studio all the time and you were working. I had no clue what you were doing either, but I knew that you were always, always, always doing something, and I never even understood, you know, what you were doing. But today, you know, I was just thinking ki wah, you know, she was actually you know, kya kehte hain, wo apna stage सजा रही थी, वो अपना स्टेज बना रही थी कि मैं इसके ऊपर क्या 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 बिल्ड करूं, you know, and that makes me feel so proud of you, Raagiinii, that you know, ekdam from the scratch, right? Everybody on you know, Mana TV International, we know that whatever we did it from the scratch, but basically what we did was just our own shows that we worked on it from the scratch and put it across. But you actually brought you know, the studio to light, you know, this the studio, you brought it to light.
Well, you know, your words are like, you know, I'm really touched, but at the same time, I always thought that, you know, there is so much more in myself that I would love to explore. So that was the major part of me. And one thing in me is that I always love to learn. So for me, I can do the, like, you know, I am same way as I'm a host, and then from 2018 I started working as Mana TV International's and Mana TV's program direction. So I started little by little opening up that what we can do, how we can do, and how many anchors I can bring here, because the more I can make our own community with our own people, I think that that is the best thing to have and do. So
but you know what, not everybody has that passion and ambition, all right? And this is also your goal, sort of a thing, you know, this is it. I mean, you know that this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do. When when a person has that kind of clarity, like for example, me, I never knew it. Somebody said, come and do the radio. I went and did the radio. I did it for 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. It just happened. That's about it. And then again, Sridhar, our CEO, said that, why did you come and do a show? So I just did a show and I just went back. I used to do whatever somebody called me for and just go away. I mean, I loved what I did while I was doing it, but I did not have any ambition. You know what I'm trying to say? I did not even realize that this is
Actually,
my calling.
rather than use the word ambition, I want to change this little bit. I have dream.
Yes.
I'm a dreamer. And my dreams comes with the creativity, because
Absolutely.
I am touched and I am really blessed by such human beings, where I got always the positivity that always look inside yourself. What else you can do? How you can bring it out? What are the forms, or how you can reform that form?
रागिनी, ये सबके साथ होता है, लेकिन बहुत few people होते हैं जो उस चीज को समझकर ओके उसे एक डायरेक्शन देते हैं, उसमें अपना टाइम इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, and they just give it all, okay, to make it happen. So what I'm trying to say is that you knew what you wanted. I never knew, and I learned about it now after so many years of my life. Can you believe it? I mean, it took me this long in my life to realize that, oh my God, this is what I love.
Believe in one thing, that when you realize any time of your age, actually, when you realize that this is the thing I should do, that is the first day to start anything. That is the first day of your dream to start,
So true. So
there
true.
is no option that how many years, because you are in the media industry for so long, Vani.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm
20
there for
plus
12
years.
years, you were there for more than 20 years or so.
Yes.
And you were such a great RJ. Your voice in radio was like makmal, butter, sweet, so beautiful.
And Rashagulla is saying that. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, yes. So, so Vani, I have to say this, that she was the Tina of EBC Radio, guys. So my worldwide viewers, you can really see that and she's always enthusiastic. She's always energetic.
Always.
And what I saw inside her is her aggression towards the passion. That's what I saw always inside her, that she's always motivating herself, that, hey, suppose there is I still remember that you have danced that song in India Fair when you were in New Jersey. So imagine that in front of that 10,000 crowd, you were just there on stage and started dancing. So I know that you love dance. I know that you do. So I mean, why I mean, I just brought up this thing is that, so the way you see yourself in dancing and you love that. So I see the same thing for me when I am doing the production. So if I am there in front of the camera or not, doesn't matter. To me, I just want to make a voice that should go out and talk to our viewers and see that what we have in our mind, and if we can share the right topics or not, and if we can do the right things or not.
This is what I'm saying, darling, that this is an extremely amazing talent that you have. And you actually, what shall I say? You actually made the studio, literally, is what I can say. Because people like me, it's the truth. It's the truth, people like me, I know that I love doing what I did. And I also know, most importantly, I think in this space, I definitely want to talk today about our CEO, Mr. Sridhar Chillara. He is, I mean, we both have been in media for decades, right? But we have not seen a person as non-interfering All right. And letting you go with your creativity the way you want, giving you that freedom to use your talent in whichever way you want is not something people let you do in this industry. And everybody in the media industry will understand, be it
Yes,
radio or
yes,
stage
yes.
or movies or
And also
television.
another, yes, of course. And I just want to uh, say one more point in that, that's the time of work, so it's like you can invest your time. So it is like if you are free from 11, you can do like 11 p.m. I'm talking about, or if you think that, okay, let us find something in the morning, so that also you can do. So not like he is very I can say that he always encourages just to come up with your ideas. I do believe that you can also remember that he used to tell you that, Vani, do that, do this. So I mean, this is really amazing the way he really encourages others
I
and us, of
mean,
course.
the
Yeah.
most non-interfering CEO of our media that I have seen, all right? And I've done so much like you have, right? I mean, I am ever so proud and grateful and, feel it and also amazed every single time, okay, that a person who is not really looking for getting all the attention, which he could, even today, I don't think he goes that out. He is not really talking about those things. Okay. And he's just happy, in those Telugu associations and all where he goes. And that's about it. He is never, ever thinking about, how to control people in my television. He never comes on TV. It's his own TV. And anybody else would have been doing so much out there. Right? I mean, simply wanting to say whatever they wanted to say. But anything, this is one thing that is the best thing that happened, is that not just Mana TV International by itself, but I think the very great thing about the CEO himself, right, who gave reins to people that actually work there, gave a lot of empowerment. Today, you became what you became because of the way he gave you those reins to do what you want to do. Okay, it must be I mean, the point is irrelevant that he's not really interested in doing all that. That is another thing altogether. But people in media like power. They just want to put their face out there all the time. He is not that kind of man. All right, he has given you the complete charge of doing what you can. He trusts you. What else do you need? I mean, for an
No,
artist.
nothing, because I am really happy that I have built the trust for myself
And built
from
the
him.
television station,
Yeah,
girl. You
and
built it.
no, this trust, actually, to build anything, it takes a long time, and to
Yeah.
hold it on, it takes much more than that.
Yes.
So
You need
yeah,
a
so the
talent for
media,
it. You
no,
need a
of
lot of
course the
talent for
talent
it,
is there,
sweetheart.
but I'm really grateful to have such great teams. So I can say that one team which is working for Mana TV mostly, and another team is working for Mana TV International mostly. And so I am really thankful to everybody, because without the backend people, because hey, listen, if I sit and you sit in the Zoom meet or anything or any place I go and record and shoot others, but then if those people are not there, if my editors are not there, if the person who is my creative
Your
director is not
team.
there,
Yeah,
so
your
I
team.
cannot do anything alone. I need my soldier group with me. So they
Yeah,
are the
absolutely.
soldier.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But you know
So
what? You built that too. That's what I'm saying. You built
I
that,
feel that too.
sweetheart. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I will not take away anything out of it. We've got a
Yeah.
great team, but you made it happen.
I
Okay?
want to, in
You
this note, I really want to um, show my love and gratitude to everybody. So I just want to take few names that is always there to support our first editor, who is Raju, and then Uday, and then Sandeep, our graphic artist, then Naveen, then Harish, who is our backend coordinator. You see that all in that title all the time. And then the Zoom session is recorded by Lalish, and then other Zoom sessions recorded by me or Sharath. We just shift different timings. And then the other team I'm talking about, mostly for Manativ International, that is by Partha R. Majumdar from Blue Eye Creation India. So they're supporting a huge lot in this journey, because from 2021, whatever is coming and the way we are changing our thoughts and style of showing things. So we started from there, and his whole team, his entire team, because he himself is a cinematographer and a director. So he has his own space in India where he's trying his best to help us out, that how much we can do and what else we can do and how creative we can be in this COVID era. Before, like, we don't even see each other, we don't even do lots of things nowadays. We are starting, or we started shooting again face to face, but not there anymore. So I mean, Raagiinii, I can say that they were like
Raagiinii, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, because nobody else might know it more than me, because when I came there, I know we just had the walls for the studio and we had the camera and the lights, right? That is all we had. Right. And we know that my favorite cameraman would be Sachin. Okay, I want him to listen to this. You know why? Because he might kill me, but I'll still say this. I remember that Sachin, the cameraman, he would not be interested. I mean, he actually did photography, he did a course in it and all that, and filmmaking and stuff. And he was a professional, literally. Okay. But the whole point was that kaun dekhega? Because when it started, nobody even really knew about it much, right? Of course, when something new starts, nobody knows about it. And then when I started doing a show, that is when I came to know that there is something called Mana TV, right? Otherwise, even I didn't know anything about it. So nobody knew about it. And from that time, scratch, literally, I can say, I started my show at that time, and it was like, there was nothing. The other person was you. Right, you were there at the same time, and then there was what do you call Sachin over there, and I would say, why are you doing this? You just leave the camera in any which angle and just go away. He would not even sit down and stand behind the camera or even in the room. No, I'm going to say this because I told him, a talented guy like you, when tomorrow he becomes very, very famous, right? And then people will go back to your history. If nobody's famous, then nothing happens. But when you get famous, if you get famous, and I think he had the talent because he worked on it, right? But then he just didn't pay attention because it's a small place and nobody's going to watch. And I said to him, people will go back and see how dirty work you did. All right. So always remember, believe that you will become somebody great, and you should not be ashamed of what you did earlier, because, and that too, just because you didn't care, right? That kind of a mentality, usually people have it. I know. So that's why I have even more appreciation for you, because and you believed, right? You believed. Okay, just like how I believed, though people thought that kya hai, TV show kaun dekhne wala hai, kitna dekha logon ne mujhe. I mean, the kind of, celebratory thing that I got from everybody is like unimaginable, right? Radio was one thing, but then again, TV did exactly the same or even more, because they even were able to see me, right? And it gave me so much, this television, without, having anything to it, no name, no brand, nothing at that time, but still it did it. And then from those days, you have been going round and round and round in the studio, and I did not know. And today, when I know,
I love these words that you are saying, Bunny. But I really want to say something in this.
Don't
as
say.
well, because
Don't say. Because you are, I understand, you are showing humility here. I get it, okay? But that's not my point. You are not saying any of those things. I'm just saying because it's also a beautiful thing to be in the history of Mana TV International. Because I feel it is my TV because when I started it, it was so new and it'll always be like mine, right? And so with that intent, I'm saying that I'm so, so, so proud of you for giving your all. And not just that, you are so extremely talented that you're like multifaceted. You are doing a 360 degree of everything to do with producing a TV show and all that is one thing, but going 360 degrees and managing everything and actually running an entire channel is, you need talent, girl. You need talent for it. You need the patience for it. You need a lot of guts for it, because nobody will be really believing in you, right? That this can become something, because nobody sees it. Not everybody sees it.
Well,
right?
I still remember one thing, like when you said that, like no one knew. So first time, because I joined this channel in 2015. So that time I used to hide, I used to hide myself. मुझे लगता था तब कि ठीक है सब लोग हैं, कि मैं दूर दूर रहूं. And then, but then the first show I did in this channel, which was in English actually, that was Talent Hunt. That was the first show. अभी तो तुम अभी हर एक चैनल में वो शो तुम देख पाओगे, हर एक चैनल में, हर एक रेडियो चैनल भी है अभी, है ना, टैलेंटेड लोगों को.
Yes.
But in US, the first show started by Mana TV was Talent Hunt, and that was also live. We did the live audition.
I remember.
We did the live audition for that, and that happened in Monroe Senior Center. That happened with the guy, his name is Govinda Rajan. He helped us to get the place for Mana TV International and Mana TV Family. That time Mana TV still not, international didn't happen. It is, I'm talking about 2017 March.
I know. We all joined at the same time.
Yeah. So first time when I spoke about it, like when a change happens, we always believe that the change has to come from the home or from inside you. So exactly that happened. So when I had this plan in my head that since I'm reporting in English and doing things in English, and then Mana TV is a Telugu channel.
Predominantly.
Yeah, of course. And so the question was in my mind that how I can do something global. Because that was my vision from the beginning, to do something global. My vision was from the day one to do something globally, because we are here and we have our neighbors all around the world who wants to listen, to know more about what is happening in the other side.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was my main motto. And in that thing, I found Sharat, I found Naveen, and as I say that Govinda Rajan, they all pitched in. And also I cannot escape to give the credit to Mr. Chillara again. So when I went to him and said that, sir, I would love to do something, because he was telling me, Raagiinii, do you think you want to do something like this? And that time I was doing a little bit of astrology show and this, that, in English, just to explore. Again, I'm telling you that I am explorer. Okay.
Yeah.
तो मुझे लगा कि ठीक है चलो. तो I just went to him and he looked at me and he said that, in which language? I said, sir, it has to be in English, otherwise I cannot reach out to many people.
Correct.
So within 2 minutes, he's like, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
So that was the first show in Mana TV in English.
Wow.
First show in Mana TV in English, first talent show from any channel, which is their own production, is USA. I'm not talking about any other branding channel.
I know what you mean.
Their own thing, but I'm talking about the channels in USA.
Yes.
So that's how we started. Not only USA, I'm talking about the South Asian channels, or mostly the channels meant for the Indian crowd.
Yep, absolutely right. So true,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what I did too, remember? Because I did my show UVW always only in English. Because I
Yeah.
thought that is the best way to reach out to the maximum people.
Yes,
If I just make it Telugu or Hindi, then it's not going to reach
exactly. So
everybody else.
So my vision always was and is and will be with globalization.
Yes, yes.
With in which part of world I can focus in, I can dive in, I can say, because there is so many khazana out there.
Yes,
you can call it a human being, but I say as a khazana, because with emotion, with their perseverance, with their motion of life, everyone is an individual story. Everyone is, if everyone is a kind of such a beautiful example to others. I mean, well, a good person is good and a bad person is bad, but then you learn from it, right? So I always take them as that. I always take them that even a bad person is good in their own way, because they
absolutely
think
everybody has something beautiful about them, is what I believe always. My United Voice of Women show is all about that too. Everybody has something extremely unique and special about them. Okay, girl, I've actually got so much more to ask you, so I'm going to go to the next things. Okay,
sure.
Now you are a fabulous singer. You are like, your voice is as sweet as, I always call you Rashagulla because you look like a Rashagulla, but you also sound like Rashagulla, right? I mean, you are a diehard, what do you call, romantic, and everything that you express is through music.
Well,
isn't it that is your way of life?
Yes, I am in love with music. I am in love with two things. I mean, well, if I start with two things, I will add on to that list.
I know.
But most of my favorite part is Lord Krishna, who I really love, and he's my lover. Actually, he's my boyfriend, who I chat, who I even argue sometimes that, hey, you're not looking at me, you're not listening to me. So he is like, I don't believe in the rituals, but I try to do what he has said. So it is mostly like, look at yourself, what you are doing, try to be honest with others, try to be respectful to others, try to do one thing a day that
be a good human being,
gives you
basically,
smile
right?
on the face.
Yeah.
So these are the things that I love. And then the other thing is music. And why I'm saying this with Krishna, because Krishna, Lord Krishna, we always remember him with the murali or the bansuri or the flute, whatever you name it. So we know that how he used to put all the gopinis around him, dancing in that tune. So from the childhood and even my home, we are the believer of Devi Durga and Lord Vishnu. So from there, this thing started. To me, I can say that I am in totally love with Lord Krishna and music, because I think that that's the power. Yeah.
So you're also a Mirabai. Kya baat hai? I just had a visual of you like Mirabai.
That's a different devotion. I wish I can at least reach 0.0000001% of what you said.
So honestly, is generation ki Meera ho tum?
But nahi, sach mein main bol rahi hu, Vani. So that is why, my whole and soul focus is only with my job. My whole and soul focus is how I take this channel into second level. I do believe that we are going there.
Yes.
And of course, with our viewers all around the world, now our global viewers are reaching more than 5 million around. So I am really excited about it. And also, of course, the music, you say it because, being a Bengali family, there is always a harmonium. Harmonium to rahega ghar mein, kahin na kahin par to tumhe dikh jayega. And I learned actually from my grandma's harmonium and from my grandma's tanpura. So I learned it from there. So I mean, that harmonium was used for my aunts. So they learned from there, and then it was handed down to me and my sister. So that's how my journey started, and I never stopped because, but hey, here is one thing. I never went for any examinations or like Sangeet Prabhakar, Divakar, bahut sare awards or things like that. I never went in like that. I had the training from my Gurujis. I got the training from Shri Devashish Samajdar. Then I got the Tagore song trainings from Chitralekha Basu. I had a little time to visit and see Srimati Purvadam, because once upon a time I went for Kolkata Doordarshan audition as well, where yes, because that time the audition was not like that you cannot see the judges and judges cannot see you. So it is more like a radio audition. So where you just sit in a room, it's a total empty room. You sit there.
I know.
Yeah, so with the rhythmist. And I was a very teeny tiny person that time. I was hardly in my 13 or 14, something like that. No, not even that. I think I was in 10 or 11. Yes.
My mom tells me she took me to the radio station in a place called Vijayawada. It's a town in Andhra Pradesh. It's my mom's town that she was going to visit her sister or something. And that time I was maybe 3 or 4 or whatever. And they took me to the radio station there and I sang a poem. So that was my first time out there. Okay, but 8 minutes. What I want to ask you is there's so much more. Before I forget, I need you to sing a couple of lines of your favorite song. And do you want to do it towards the end or do you want to do it now?
I'll sing it at the end because I want to say goodbye with a fantastic musical tone. So all the lovely viewers of UVW will come back again for the next episode, so that would be
I would love that. Yeah. Okay, I would love that. Okay. Now, for a mom to be so invested in her passion as well as family, I mean, it is a huge thing, Raagiinii. Oh, right? I know that a lot of people are doing it, okay? Yeah. And I salute to each one of them, but people with jobs and stuff, I understand, okay? But what I want people to also understand is all of us, I don't see you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But what I wanted to talk to you about was like, unlike others.
Hold on, please.
Okay.
Ask the question again.
Yeah. Okay. So I also want to ask you about something that is, how shall I put it?
No, I didn't finish my one thing. Let me just go back to there one moment, Vani.
Okay,
While
sure.
I was saying this about the music, that, I always wanted to learn. I never wanted someone to judge me for that 5 minutes of how I sing or how I write a question. So I was a student of Bongio Shongit Porishad. So they used to take the exams for all this music and like classes. I mean, like the vocals and the instrumentals and all that. But I went there for 2 years, and if I would have done 3 more years or like whatever the schedule was, I think I did three, yes. So 2 more years was still left. But then I told my mom that, Mom, I do not want to be judged because I want to learn it. I want to love it, but I don't want to be scared when I'm learning. I don't want to be scared that, okay, this is the thing I'm learning and this is my course. So I want to learn it in such a way where I enjoy myself rather than seeing my teachers as like, oh my God, all right, so this is the thing, I have to do it. Because I have to like it from here, I have to like it, and then and then only I can do the better justice. So I learned it. I learned the whole sorts of it. But even with the dance, I did Bharatanatyam, I did Kathak. But I did fusion dance. I used to do it from Mamata Shankar's dance group. Someone used to come to our place and teach. So that's what it is. I was never like even now, I am never a believer of judgment. I'm never, because I do feel that a person always tries to give their best. Always. There is no doubt. Even a child.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think that for 5 minutes, if I'm scared, my voice is a little here and there, or maybe I forgot something and I don't remember because there is so much things going on in my head. And for one mistake, someone will judge me -10 or like +5.
It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And Raagiinii, if you were that kind of a person, you won't be able to bulldoze your way through your ambition. Okay? You are one hell of a bulldozer, because to make things happen, not just wanting to make things happen, but also ensuring, you make it happen. You are actually living your dream right now, and I feel
well, as you were saying, living your dream, I want to say one more thing, that you can say that Raagiinii is an actress also, because my film is also coming out. Yes, of course, my film is also coming out. It was very soon, sometime, and you all will know. So
congratulations.
It is a regional film, and I just felt like, again, I just wanted to explore myself. Okay?
Yes.
Our options were pretty less, since it was the COVID time, and we all were so excited that what we can do. So we just shot a few things like, okay, chalo theek hai, ye camera hai, production controller hai, ye hai, wo hai, chalo theek hai, khud hi makeup laga liya, hairdresser aake kuch karke ki, because that time we were not supposed to mingle with each other.
1 minute, wo sab theek hai. The audience that are listening to us should know this point too, that now you are the primary photographer. Nahi kehte tumko, kya bolte hai, camera woman, right? Yes, you are the camera woman. You're like wearing it all on you and doing stuff, and
yes, they will see me in a lot of places. They have seen me if they are in the tri-state area. They have seen me. If they're not in tri-state area, those people also saw me, because I don't mind to share my work, because I don't question myself that why should I do it, because I love to do it. So even if like someone is doing the anchoring, I am always there to do the camera on the on the back end, because I think as a program director or the producer or the kind of human being I am, I don't feel that
you're an all-rounder. You're an all-rounder.
Nothing is less.
So, no, it's more about you're an all-rounder, capable of doing everything, right? Yes. So you are like, century maar diya tumne, right? I mean, okay. So this is what you are. You love photography. You are behind the camera. You learned what to do behind the camera. You know what to do in front of the camera. You are also doing all that editing stuff, and there is
editing part mein kya hai ki main unko, like I just share my ideas. That part, like that is a totally different ball game, and
but more than that, it takes a lot more time. So I guess when you are responsible for so many other things, you cannot afford to make yourself sit on, editing, which will take a very long time too, right? Compared to everything else that you do, editing, takes a lot of time too. So I guess you can't, but you are completely an all-rounder. You're a complete self-made woman, all right? Started it from the scratch करके लोग कहते हैं, लेकिन किसी ने शायद देखा नहीं होगा, right? मैंने देखा है, right? मैंने अपने आप के लिए भी देखा है, how I started from the scratch, and तुमको देखा है, how you started from the scratch, okay? But मैं तुम्हें इतना ज्यादा रेस्पेक्ट इसलिए करती हूँ क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो तुम करती हो. मैं जानती हूँ मैं कर सकती हूँ. लॉट ऑफ पीपल नो दे कैन डू अ फ्यू थिंग्स, बट you don't even think or know what you can do. You just do everything. You know, you just do everything and give it your all, learning all the time. This is a quality of somebody who is made to become a superstar. And I guess, that's what you are for me, from my heart. And Raagiinii, you know that it's not just today sitting on the television that we are talking like this, right? You know that I've always said these things to you.
And I know this also. 2 saal laga tumhe like bolte ki Vani, let us start this. So this is like 2 years of these guys. You are watching us, listening to this fantastic lady, but it took me 2 years to talk to her. Even me and my team, my back-end team, Sharad, who does the lot of support, who is actually the PR of our channel, or I can say the media head of the whole North America. That guy, me, we all were after you, that why you're not starting this, why. So I am happy, seriously, that today we both are here, and the person we love, they are recording us. Lalish is there. Thank you so much, sweetheart, because it's night time in India, where it is really, I really appreciate their time, the way they're putting things together, Vani, and you as well, because
Raagiinii,
bringing
this is
the
again
person that everyone you are bringing. Seriously, will the crowd from Dallas? Oh, yay! That's a big shout out to all the lovely ladies from Dallas. We will do more from state to state. So she's starting with Dallas.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I have to tell you one more thing, Raagiinii.
Good.
Actually, in this world of entertainment, people say that they do not support, colleagues around them. All right. Usually because they want all the attention for themselves, mostly. And we have seen them ourselves in various media industries that we worked, other places, that is,
Of course.
I think there is something about Mana TV International, okay, including the CEO.
Mana TV International, Mana TV International Bangla. And of course, everyone say, ये 4 चैनल में मैं हूँ, और जहां पर मैं हूँ वहां पर है क्लैरिटी, वहां पर है लव, वहां पर है केयरिंग, वहां पर है सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट, एंड वहां पर है बिग हग्स.
वाओ रागिनी, रियली बहुत 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 खुश हूं मैं. और मुझे एक और बात बोलना है जो भूल गई.
सुनो, मैं बहुत इमोशनल हो चुकी हूँ अभी बनी. मुझे एक बात शेयर करना है, अब भी शेयर करना है.
Okay,
मैं भूल ना जाओ इस बात.
नहीं.
Why I am like this and why I am supporting others. There is a reason for that also. Because I learned it in a very hard way. Since as you said, there was no one with me to support me, to guide me, to guard me. Okay? There was no one. तो जब मैं रेडियो ज्वाइन किया, 12 साल पहले की बात, तब मैं I started with the Bengali show, है ना? तो वहां पर Abhijit Da used to do the Bengali show, and he still does, I do believe. So वहां पर मुझे बोला गया कि ठीक है, you just do it with him as a co-anchor, just to start it. तो मैं तो खुश हो गई, बहुत खुश हो गई. तो मेरे काम से खुश होके मुझे और 1-2 काम सौंपा गया था. और क्या हुआ था कि जब मैंने वो बंगाली शो ज्वाइन किया, उसकी I think 2-3 weeks बाद Abhijit does, one of the parent passed away, and he has to go back to India. So imagine that I'm a newcomer who has no idea what to do. I have totally crazy in my head. तो 2 चीजें हुई मेरे साथ. एक चीज हुई that the first, who used to do the another regional show before the Bengali show, I used to go and sit with him from 9 a.m. My show was at 10. I used to sit with him from 9, and he used to teach me कि रागिनी इसको ऐसा करना है, रागिनी इसको ऐसा करना है. And I'm really grateful for that lesson, because he showed me that how you respect your colleague. Okay.
Wow.
So that's the start. Second thing I learned from another colleague is how to not respect. What you do, तुम्हें याद होगा शायद कि जब हमारा shows खत्म होता है, so the ad comes in, right? So if it is a 10 o'clock show, so that actually the show will start exactly like 9:58 tak tum show wrap up karoge, and then the ad will start and the ad will go on up to 10:04 or things like that. So
Correct.
you will remember that some of us like used to leave that place ke wo next person aaye baithe aur uski jo bhi cheezein hai usko fix kare. तो मेरे साथ क्या होता था used to be is like that कि not during the Bengali show, because that was the other person who was really nice on Sunday mornings 9 a.m. I'm really forgetting his name, I'm so sorry for that, but the other show I'm talking about. So अभी अगर समझ लो कि कोई नई लड़की है तो मेरा काम होगा, because as a colleague or as a program director or as a producer, my job is to make her or him feel good, relax, stuff like that. Even if I have to help them with the light, with sitting positions, with whatever, even forget it, even I am not a program director. चलो ठीक है, मान लो मैं नहीं हूँ, लेकिन फिर भी मैं वो काम करूंगी. तो अभी हर टाइम पे मैं बाहर खड़ी होती थी, 10 बज गया होता था, and the phone was on and the fans are calling. वो होता है, सबके साथ होता है, तुम्हारे साथ तो हर रोज होता था, शायद हर वक्त होता था जब भी तुम लाइव में आती थी, अभी भी वो होता है. Whatever radio shows that you guys do, you do. So that always will happen to you because you know how to speak in video, you know how to like produce or how to say the words in radio and how it will look nice, because that's your expertise. So मुझे वो सीखना था तब, right? And I'm a newcomer, I have full energy and all these things.
Yes.
लेकिन हमेशा 2 मिनट पहले वो जगह मुझे मिलता था जब मुझे लाइक दिमाग में होता था कि कौन सा स्विच मैं पहले दबाऊं, या पहले मैं सीडी ऑन करके कुछ म्यूजिक बजाऊं, या मेरे शो का जो प्रीलूड है उसको करूं या हाई बोलूं.
I know what you mean. It's very yeah.
From then,
in the beginning it's difficult.
Yeah, because why I'm saying this today is I want people to listen to me and have their own choice. What do you want to do?
What kind of a person you want to be?
You want to choose the right person so people can be attracted to you. They should love you. They should follow you. They should be there for you, whatever you want to do. And for that, I chose that Dada for Sunday morning, who used to come at 8:55 and sit down with me and, okay, Raagiinii, this is how you should do this. This is how you should do that. Sometimes he will leave me that thing and he will say that I will talk and you just do it. Because I was a newcomer. I was just
because console is not easy. You know, when you first time see the whole console, it's like so overwhelming.
It is not easy at all. So imagine that. So since my family raised me well and proper, and they only showered me with the positivity and the creativity, and they always taught me forget the negativity. So that's what I got it, that I have to support my team, my family. Because after my family, Mana TV International and Mana TV International Bangla, which we started from last year, this is another venture. So this is my family. I treat my anchors as my family. I treat my fellow workers as my family. I talk to them even if I don't need them. I try to say hello even if I have a crazy busy 48-hour schedule, because I feel वो छोटा सा जो हाई होता है, वो छोटा सा जो like simple सी एक बात है कि तुम कैसे हो.
You know what? Yes, sab kuch. I think again it all boils down to one same thing: your passion for this work that you do. You are obsessed. You know, I say it in the most respectful way.
With my team. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying this with most respectful way. Okay, when I say obsessed, I say it with lots of respect. Okay, not obsessed in the negative way. I think that your obsession is deep rooted. It's part of your skin. It's in your blood. You just want to do so much. Okay,
I
you
do.
want to
I
do
do.
so
I
much.
do. I
Okay,
do.
and for that, I think you are doing everything and anything that you can possibly do and more, because for you, I don't think there's anything else in front of you, right? I mean,
Absolutely. Nothing
your
else,
life.
nothing else matters to me. It is only my production house, and of course the Mana TV's production house, then the entire team that I always count on. And again, as I told you, Vani, that it's always matters that how you grow up, what you see when you are a child. So that really matters for any human being. That
Well, I will not completely give credit to that,
okay. I do
because
believe that so.
I just want to be honest from my think, the way I'm thinking, that yes, all that is always there. Okay, parents ka milta hai kuch, but at the end of the day, hum jo karte hai na, mostly it is because you want to do it or you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I know, I'm not. I never was that kind of an ambitious person. Though my parents always thought that that is very necessary, and they tried to help me understand that it is very important. If you love singing, if you like dancing, I learned classical music and all that for a couple of years, and then I was not really paying much attention. I learned to dance for a couple of years because they put me in there, and then they saw that I am not really okay, I just go and dance and come back, but I'm not really thinking about what to do next, etc. So they left me alone. So they tried, but what I never even knew that this is what I want to learn, this is what I want to do. Okay, you told me to go, I'll come back. It took me these many years, that's what I'm saying, for me to realize that, God, I wish I did all that because I love it. Okay, now I know I love all these things. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to act. By God's grace, those talents were given to me, but if you don't work on them, it's of no use.
Absolutely. That, like this one, I
Hannah?
really do say yes, yes, yes,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah. There's no point in having everything in you and not really doing anything. And for some reason, I don't know what stops me. Maybe I'm just lazy, but you know what? Again, when I do
You
something,
are,
I do it
you
with
are,
so much heart.
you are not lazy, Bunny. Do you, guys?
I
Do
think
you
I
believe
am.
that he's lazy? I don't think they do, because the way you take the UVW from the start with this you. Okay, if I'm doing this right,
You,
you,
we, this is
you.
we. This is you, we, W,
Okay, so it is okay. You,
we,
W.
W.
Okay, so you see, so this is all her idea. This is all her things. So she cannot be a lazy woman. What she is actually, she is finding herself out now. That is
Yes,
the difference.
you're
Because
right.
what was before was that she felt that she just wants to do that, but now she feels for it. So that
Yes.
is the difference, the gap that she's joining the part together. And
I
here we go.
guess. You said
You
it well.
are, you are, you
You
are.
said it well. Okay. Now, there's so much more I can talk, but
Please, what?
I'm
Shoot me questions. I'm good.
actually, this is
Good.
something I think you dreamt of all your life to do whatever you're doing, right? And this
No,
thing,
no. I never ever even thought about it. You will be surprised.
wow,
My never, ever. No, no. I wanted to be a journalist who writes. Okay, that was my dream. It was
wow,
never TV, never radio, nowhere near that. My entire life, I started with psychology and I started with Bengali literature, and I scored very high in those subjects. And that's what I figured out, that I am going to be a writer. So that was in my head all the time, that I want to become a writer and I want to become a journalist in a newspaper. Yes, so that was my dream. Yes. So that was my
Well,
dream to be.
close to where you came.
Yeah, but then it's like a different story, and I think that God always wants us to, again, he always gives us the opportunities, and he always shows us the right path, and we are supposed to take it very positive way, because anything you want to do, Vani, there are lots of obstacles will be on your way, lots of things that you have to overcome, lots of negative things that you have to stoop for, and stay there, that okay, let's see. I think my name actually goes in that way, that okay, theek hai, koi tumhe hara nahi sakta.
Absolutely. Actually, name kya yaar, tum, your entire being is that.
It's all your love and kindness, Vani, because I always believe a person sees the other person only in their own eyes. So if that person is really good, really well cultured, really fantastic, who has their true identity, they will see the other person in the same way. So I do believe that you are the same kind, otherwise
one thing, that is something you said right. But I'll add one more point to it, that a person who knows and loves themselves, right? They will never ever have issues in showing appreciation for others, because they're already filled with appreciation for themselves. You know what I mean? Because when you're extremely talented and you know it, okay, but I guess most of the people who get really jealous are people who are not sure about their talent. They are talented, they're extremely talented too, but the problem is they don't know it. So when they don't know it, they feel the need to go to others and not really appreciate others.
Well, here comes my mom in this picture, because how I got it, because I am from a joint family. So there was 22 people who used to eat in the day and at the night. So I have seen my family catered food for anybody, anytime. Like if you come to my house in the morning, you are having breakfast, but you can leave our house only after lunch. You cannot leave my house after lunch. Okay, yeah, before lunch. Yeah, absolutely. And so from there, one thing I learned actually, that is because of my mom, because she's very strict. So, like the Saraswati Puja or during the time of Durga Puja, we used to do these things in India. We still do that. Like some organizations are doing something, they're calling the young stars who sings and dance and things like that. So we used to participate, and there was another girl in our neighborhood who, her parents used to really boast her all the time that, oh, she's great, she's good. I mean, of course, she was really good in singing and dancing and stuff like that. And she was a very nice too. I mean, very, I can say that, bejeweled student at that time. So yeah. So she will always come first and I will always come third. That was the thing. Okay. I mean, yes, sometimes I'll come second, but I always come third. So my mom at the time, whatever I put my effort in, whatever I do, but whatever it is, something or other, this or that, she used to always tell me one, that's what I always remember. And also my grandma. So they used to tell me something, that before anything, before any result, that's your friend.
Wow.
Okay. So go enjoy her success. है ना? तो मैं चॉकलेट लेके उसके घर जाती थी हर एक बार. मैं थर्ड आऊं या मैं सेकंड आऊं, but she became first. So it's a success for her. So from childhood, I learned this thing.
That's beautiful.
You have to appreciate who is singing who is singing better than you. Because they used to tell me कि वो तुमसे क्यों अच्छा है, ये तो देखो पहले. लोग अगर अच्छे किसी को बोल रहे हैं, that means that they are good. So why they are good, उसको देखो. And then you try to do it with your presentation, then you see that. So मैं जब से छोटी थी मुझे कभी भी सिखाया नहीं गया ये कि first होना है किसी को या third होना है किसी को, या अगर तुम कुछ भी ना हो, even in fact कभी कभी तो competitions में मैं ज़्यादा नहीं जाती थी because I was not in that league. I told you that this type of judgmental stuff and things like that. But even I was little, so my mom used to take me, you know, कि चलो 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 जाके यहाँ पे गाना गाओ, जाके यहाँ पे dance करो. And I, you know, even though I'm not like, I got nothing, I got zero, okay? But I will go to everybody, I will wish everybody. No one will come to me because I got nothing, right? So no one. But my part was always go to others and say that, oh my God, you did so good. So my mom will tell me ki learn from them, learn from them. Dekho wo kya kar rahe hain, what are they doing that you are not doing, you know?
Wow.
So ye sare jo, I mean, this is why I really mentioned that anything or any human being you see in your life, it all starts from childhood.
So true.
Kya dekhte ho, kya sikhte ho. And you know, it is not the seek of language of studying. It is I mean these are the learning curves, I can say, that
Totally.
from the parents or from the family, which nowadays it's totally gone or less, I can say.
I guess.
So,
yes.
Yes, of course it is. And I mean, you know, so those were the things that taught me how to appreciate others, even if you are a loser.
So true. And nobody is a loser.
There we go. Because no one is a loser. That's what you have to understand, and you have to believe in, that everyone got their day. This is the final sentence, you know. The day is not mine. If you think like that, hey, everything is chilled, everything is fine, this is not my day. Good. But when you see that with your performance, what was good or what was bad or how you can enhance it, that's what I was taught. And I will say that to everybody, that do not be insecure about anyone, because
say that again. Say that again. Never be insecure. You know, why should you be
insecure about
why
anyone?
Should you be?
Because your talent is yours, and how you put it in, that your own way.
Absolutely.
Yes, we have few places. Again, I'm saying that I maybe have given, I mean, you know, some organizations, I'm talking a long time back, maybe 20, 18, 16 years back, I'm talking about, I mean, maybe someone asked me to sing for an hour, but my time was cut down to half hour, sometimes 15 minutes. Sometimes I used to sing at 10 p.m. when there is nobody. But hey, what? So what? Now you are listening to me in UVW with Vani, with a global channel which runs all across the world.
Yes.
And who has almost a whooping 5 million viewerships. And hey guys, you are all supporting us. So if you really think about that day, whatever I learned from there was that, okay, it is my mistake that I came here. Next time, I'm not going to come here. So that was the plan that I made for myself.
Wow.
But again, I'm telling you guys, do not feel that he is good or she is good, because there is every single of us where we can surely enhance ourselves every second from others, every minute from others. And that is the thing.
I take one more point here, that I believe we are fabulous just the way we are in the first place.
Really?
I have always believed that you are fantastic just the way you are, okay? All these other things, you do it for yourself, not for anybody else, because you know who you are, you know what you are, okay? You celebrate yourself, and wow, what a way this show came to a full circle. UVW is all about that, right? Celebrating every woman just the way she is. We are not talking about, you know, crowns and titles only. It is about you as an individual. You are beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's
Totally agree to
UVW
that.
for me, and you actually brought a perfect kind of ending to it in a way that it stitches everything together like a beautiful garland. like a beautiful flower garden. I can't, garland, not garden. Yeah, garland. Okay. I'm like so excited. What can I say? Raagiinii, I always thought there is something about you. We never had time to really sit and talk, right? Because we always met in the studio. Right?
We always
and we met in the events, and both the places were busy.
ये शो को शुरू करते हैं.
क्या बताऊं? I mean, but for you and Sharath, and that is another thing, yaar. I mean, the way you both, how much you talk to me. Who has the time? Okay, who cares? कोई है या कोई नहीं है? बड़े positions में कोई किसी को नहीं मानता, right? आज है कल नहीं है, टाटा बाबा cheerio. People forget, and you people, मैं cheesy क्या हूँ? I mean, regular person, okay? And you people took so much time. The way you people went on and on and on and convincing me that why don't you start back? And this is so rare. I can't tell you, you are a real rare gem, and the best thing that happened to Mana TV International, I must say, it is so wonderful to see, what kind of a woman is sitting behind everything that is happening on Mana TV International. I'm so greatly excited about. I got the opportunity to show you. You are showing the world to, on Mana TV, but I'm so glad that I am the one who was able to show you, because I think you're so extremely special. Okay, for me, I think I like respect you immensely. Love is one thing, but respect is another. And I respect you immensely, Raagiinii, and I can't wait to see what else you are going to, unfold from your pitara of things that you want to do. And
there are a lot of new shows are coming in Telugu and also in like Bengali, and of course in Hindi, in English. There are lots of health shows I'm bringing in again with really serious topics like obesity, mental health, and different things. So I just want our community, I just want our global community to help themselves, from this topic. So, and I do believe that they will really get it. Yes. So one last question. What is your goal? Ultimately, what do you want to be known for and leave it as a legacy of your own self? Well, it's a very common question, because these days I feel like it. I want to serve for others, that's my main aim. And I do several things, but I'm not attached with any organization, Vani. I do things by myself, because once upon a time, one old and wise guy told me that do not trust on anybody. How much you can deliver, you do it. So from the COVID time and beyond that time, I am helping. I'm not saying I'm helping. I'm sorry. I want to rephrase my word. I am supporting in a very healthy way for a few families who can achieve or who can set their goals again, with the help of Sharath, with help of Partha, with the help of a few of my very close friends and families. And I don't want people to know me in any way. I just want them to know me, Raagiinii, as a human being, who has a transparent soul, and who really respected others, and who was never a high-flying thing, and who never had the ego, because I don't like those things. I always go very, 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 very down, because if you see, Vani, that and for this realization, actually, you have to meet those people who are terminally ill patients, and you have to see their vision, you have to be with them just to feel and face that you have few more days left in this art. And that time you will realize that nothing matters at all. Whatever you guys are watching, seeing, looking at, nothing is gonna be there. Yes, this recording will be there, I hope, if the world is still there.
It will be.
But we're not going to be there, and that is why I want everyone to know me as a pure soul, as a human being who loves everyone, who is very creative, who is very honest to do, like, who is very honest to what she does, and mostly who never lies, but except the sweets, sometimes I eat and I say I never ate, but sometimes I do. So, but yeah, that's it. And I will always tell others, like, who are the upcoming artists who are really doing good, the more you are reaching your goals, your points. And also, yes, my goal is one thing, that I want to bring more anchors, more shows. The channel should go to third, fourth level. अभी तो सिर्फ like Mana TV International Bengali है, मैं पंजाबी शुरू करना चाहती हूँ, गुजराती शुरू करना चाहती हूँ. I want to start Mana TV International Malayalam, Mana TV International. Like, I don't know what I want to do, but I know that everything is possible if I have a vision and I have the dreamers with me.
You do.
Who will support me,
You do.
That's it. But all the people, all the budding artists, whoever out there, whoever even coming, I know that we all are successful. Maybe we are not. We are always thinking that we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. But always do one thing. I mean, this is the thing I do. I always look back. I always look back. I always look back where I started. And then I feel like, no way, that's me. So there you gain your confidence. But hey, that confidence should not become your ego. Maintain that part. Because when it becomes your ego, you are clashing it totally. So the more you really do, the more you really get from the Lord, the more you have to keep yourself like this, holding the chair, that, oh, this should not fly in the air. I have to make sure this is in one place. If you can do that, and if you really feel for it, that's your thing. And no one can take your happiness. छोटे छोटे चीजों में खुश हो जाओ. Seriously, छोटे छोटे चीजों में, बड़े चीजों में खुशी है ही नहीं. अगर समझ लो आज मेरे पास लोगो नहीं है, चैनल का ब्रांड नहीं है, मेरे प्रोडक्शन हाउस नहीं है, मेरे साथ काम करने वाले, sorry, I'm saying it in Hindi. Okay, suppose if there is no branding from the channel with me, my own production house is not with me, Partha is not there, Sharat is not there, Harish is not there, Lalish is not there, Raju is not there, Sandeep is not there, Navin is not there, Huda Bhai is not there, Sundar Bhaiya is not there. If no one is not there, Mr. Chillara is not there.
Yeah.
Bani is not there with the UVW show. Who is Raagiinii? Start that part is not there. Forget about it. Talent hunt I never did. Who is Raagiinii? No one. So I believe only one thing, that you and you only people should remember. And only your goodness people should remember, not what you wear, because I never judge people what they wear. I never judge anybody who has nothing. I will very soon, I think that you guys already saw in my Facebook also that I have posted that I met a guy, his name is Charlie, and I am ready to take him in my production house because he's 18 years old and his foster family left him because they cannot make money out of him. And that's what he told me. And I was pretty brief because he was such an honest guy. And I gave him $2 tips for the candy box. And he told me that what else I can get you. So that was the thing that hit me, that, oh my God, this type of person is still there in this world. So I stopped my car. I came out. I went to him. I started talking. And he's my best friend now, seriously. And even though he cannot get anything, but I am going to train him with the camera. I'm going to take him with me in different places to explore his ideas again.
Wow.
Yes. So So that is
Amazing.
the thing that that's it.
You're
You just
one
have to
wise
imagine
owl.
that.
You know what I called you just now? You
Yeah.
are one wise owl. You know, what can I say? It takes a long time for people to be called as a wise owl. Owl and wise old owl, they say, right? Wise old owl. And you are showcasing that. Wow. What can I say? It's very rare that I don't have anything to say.
Chalo, there's one thing. Guys, you will all remember that the episode with Raagiinii, Vani stopped herself. I love you.
Can you believe that? I mean, you literally left me speechless. But a heart full of joy, you know, knowing you for the person that you are. And so proud of you for the way you're thinking and the things that you want to do. And may every single wish come true. And I think you are a woman that wish बोले तो wish नहीं होता. हमारा wish होता है wings के साथ. तुम्हारा engrave हो जाता है. You know, wish बोले तो engrave हो जाता है, and that makes you what you are, you know. And I hope you know how special you are as well. And before we say bye, you promised us that you are going to sing us a little song, so I can't wait.
Okay, all right. So what is your favorite one?
No, I just want it from you. Your heart, your wish, your words.
So the words I just said, you know, that's my own experience from my life. So Do line I will sing from the movie Mamta, and of course it's picturized on Suchitra Sen, and one of my very favorite because I love the words of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
मौसम कोई हो इस चमन में रंग बन के रहेंगे हम खिराम चाहत की खुशबू यूं ही जुल्फों से उड़ेगी फिजाएं. Sorry, cut. My words. I have to see the words. Give me 1 minute.
Okay. No problem.
Give me 1 minute because I have. Okay, no.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just remember the words.
Sure. Beautiful though.
Okay. जब हम न होंगे जब हमारी खाक पे ही रुकोगे चलते चलते अश्कों से भीगी चांदनी में एक सदा सी सुनोगे चलते चलते वही सरज़मीं पे हम फिर मिलेंगे बन के कली बन के सवा बागे वफा में रहे ना रहे हम महका करेंगे बन के कली बन के सवा बागे वफा में रहे ना रहे हम.
Wow. Do you know something? कोई गाना गाता है तो इस तरह डांस नहीं आता यार. जब म्यूजिक होता है, ऑर्केस्ट्रा होता है, तब कोई झूम पाता है. You know, not just for the lyrics. And I did not even know what I was doing because that is your voice.
Thank you so much, dear. I think I made few mistakes here and there. I mean, like couple of words I really put for myself because I felt those words.
It doesn't matter what it was because it just went deep inside the heart. Okay, and thank you, Raagiinii. This is an experience that I will always cherish.
Oh, my pleasure.
Always. This is definitely, I know that every single woman who joined me on this show has been so, so, so special in a million ways. And what today I felt was so different. I don't know what it was. It was very heartening, very, very heartening. And yeah, like I said, rarely I'm short of words. And that is all I can say.
Oh, all right, guys. So she is short with the words. So today I am going to conclude this episode. So please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and please do follow us, love us, like us, our Facebook page. And yes, do not forget to come back for the next super duper episode with Vani in your favorite show, UVW, only designed for women, by women, and of course, for all global viewers from Mana TV International.
Yeah, this was awesome. Actually, this was awesome.
Of course. Thank
Love
you so
it.
much for inviting me.
I love it. And the ending was, I think, classic. It was the classic. Your song and uske baad what we did. You saying and me. And actually it was like,
Yes. And really, I want to say one word now. I'm really serious about it. Okay. All the beautiful, lovely ladies of Dallas. Okay. This is your one of a kind of an experience. I can say that you can gather yourself together, that you all are doing so many things. So I am really inviting you from that channel. Okay. I'm really inviting all of you to join our family, to hold our hand, to come to this show and support and show us that women can become a change and women can be a change and women can show how to change.
I definitely hope so too. So to all the lovely, lovely, lovely ladies from Dallas, and of course our super special guest on her own television. This is the best part, right? On your own television, you are giving me the opportunity to talk to you and know more about you so that more women can learn so much from it, sweetheart. Really, really a beautiful story of your life. Thanks for sharing it with us. And yes, we'll come back with another beautiful woman with another beautiful story next week, same time, right here. Until then, want you all to take care, be good, keep smiling, and don't you forget, we love you. Hey, how are you doing it? Okay. I love you. I love you. Yes. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Wow, रागिनी जी
बंद करो ठीक है how was that अच्छा लगा
my God
बोलो
मैं always तुम्हारी fan हूँ वो तो तुम जानती हो शरद
చంపేవుగా అసలు చాలా ఫెంటాస్టిక్ రాగిని కూడా చంపేసింది ఆన్సర్
ఏ అసలు బ్యూటిఫుల్ కదా శరద్
అబ్సల్యూట్
वो तो सारे में look all the answers I don't know even the questions right so she only whatever we
impromptu
like, converse
I'm always only that anyway but
extempore hello live stop చేసేవా లేదు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉన్నాము
Sharad, please take 4 of us here together like this screen
yeah.
Please screenshot lo it
I know
okay bye
and that phone rakho screenshot
abhi
lo
ha screenshot antamma ever tisnaru
అదే తీస్తున్నా, నా జుట్టు నేను సెట్ చేసుకుంటున్నా, స్క్రీన్ షాట్ లో రావాలి కదా బాగా.
ఓకే ఓకే हम भी अपना सेट कर.
అదే కదా, బాగుందంటావా నా జుట్టు?
చాలా బాగుంది,
చాలా బాగుంది, చాలా బాగుంది. ఓ మై గాడ్,
చాలా బాగుంది.
ఎందుకో ఈ యాంగిల్ లో కొంచెం ఇట్లా హెయిర్ ఇట్లా ఫ్లై కావాలి, అవన్నీ కావాలి.
కొంచెం ఇలా తిరుగు.
Sharath, I am now becoming Upendra Chibukula. You are so handsome.
నిజమేనంటావా?
నిజం, అది మాత్రం నిజమే.
లేదు, ఇంటర్వ్యూ వెంట్ రియల్లీ వెల్. అసలు చాలా బాగా అంటే చాలా డీప్ గా వెళ్ళిపోయింది.
Oh my God.
But it was so heartening, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, చాలా బాగా. అంటే ఎన్ని ఎపిసోడ్స్ చేశారు? 2 గంటలు.
No,
4 ఎపిసోడ్స్.
No,
I think
no, 4 episode क्या यार? नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं.
కాదు 3 అవుతాయి డెఫినెట్ గా.
no.
Of course అవుతాయి.
How much time is it? Just look. What time did we start?
It
is 2 o'clock now.
నాకు తెలిసి 1 hour 10 minutes అంతా పట్టింది. ఇప్పుడు ఎంత? ఇప్పుడు 2 hours కి దగ్గరగా వెళ్తుంది మీది.
Wow.
ఇది కూడా 2 hours ఆఫ్టర్ యూ గాట్ ఇన్ టు ద సెకండ్ సెషన్ ఆఫ్ ద జూమ్ కదా. బిఫోర్ దట్ ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్స్ యూ కౌంటెడ్ 3 hours. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ మనం స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం 12 కి, ఇప్పుడు 3 అయింది.
We did a very bad thing. We should record it again and you should invite me again कि भाई एक दिन में सारी चीजें तो होगा नहीं, हम लौट के आ रहे हैं और एक बार second week, you know.
No, we can. अच्छा, we will say we'll make it 3 episodes.
नहीं यार, तुम ऐसे अभी मुझे फिर से इंट्रोडक्शन करो कि रागिनी, with your story we are not going to finish it in 1 episode. Let us come back again guys for next week. Stay tuned. ऐसा